Hey, I'm Mitchell. Welcome to another video in the RSP Education series. Today we're going to talk about how industrial systems know when to pump, mix, heat, or shut down, all without human input. The answer? Instrumentation. It's what allows machines to measure, monitor, and react in real time, keeping processes safe, efficient, and fully automated. From oil refineries to water treatment plants, instrumentation is what connects the physical world to control systems, feeding data to PLCs, triggering actuators, and keeping everything running smoothly. In this video, we're going to break it all down. What instrumentation is, how it works, where it's used, and why it's the foundation of automation. If you like this kind of content and want more educational videos, please like and subscribe. Also, this video is for educational purposes only. Consult a professional for your application. RSP Supply is not liable for any misuse of this information. With that said, let's get right into it. So we're going to discuss the fundamentals of instrumentation. Let's break it down simply. Industrial instrumentation is all about measuring, monitoring, and controlling processes in factories, plants, and industrial systems. It uses sensors to collect data like temperature, pressure, or flow. Then it sends that data to controllers like PLCs or distributed control systems. From there, actuators like valves or motors, they kick in to take action and keep everything running smoothly. Its role in automation, here's how it works step by step. Sensors measure physical values like temperature, pressure, or level. The control system that your PLC or DCS processes that data and makes a decision. Then actuators take action. They open or close valves, start or stop motors, you name it. For an example, let's say you're at a water treatment plant. A level sensor measures the water level in a tank. A PLC decides when to turn on a pump. A motor, that's your actuator, starts pumping water. Just like that, the process keeps flowing. So some key industries using instrumentation. You'll find this kind of tech in just about every major industry. Definitely oil and gas for monitoring pipelines, pressure, and flow. Water treatment for controlling pumps, chemical dosing, and filtration. In pharma, you'll see it keeping tight control on temperature and humidity during drug production. Manufacturing, automating assembly lines with sensors and robots. So a few quick notes on signals. 4 to 20 milliamp is the most common means of measuring. 4 milliamp means minimum value. 20 milliamp means max. Also, there's 0 to 10 volt. It's an older and simpler, but not as resistant to noise. Hertz, another signal that's used with instrumentation. It's digital signals ran over analog wires. Great for setup and diagnostics. So to summarize, what's industrial instrumentation really doing? It's basically the eyes, brain, and hands of automation. Sensors are the eyes, they detect process values. Controllers are the brain, they make the decisions. Actuators are the hands taking action. You'll see it everywhere, from oil and water to pharma and manufacturing. In communication, that happens with signals like 4 to 20 milliamp and hertz. So here's another real-world example for you. Industrial instrumentation in a water treatment plant. Let's take a real scenario. You've got an automated water treatment system. Its job is to keep clean water at the right level and pump it out when needed. Here's how instrumentation plays a role. The sensors, right, they're the measurement or the eyes. The level sensors, that measures water level in the tank. Flow sensor, that's going to check how fast water's moving through the pipes. pH sensor, that's going to monitor how acidic or basic the water is. These sensors together send their signals to the control system. The control system's the brain. Typically, you'll see that like a PLC that's a programmable logic controller. It receives all this data, then it decides if the water level is too low, then it'll turn on the inlet pump. If the pH is off, it'll adjust chemical dosing. If flow's too slow, maybe there's a pipe blockage. It's all based on pre-programmed logic. Then the actuators, the action, the hands. An example would be a motorized valve opens to let in more water when levels drop. A chemical dosing pump adds chemicals to balance pH. An alarm sounds if something goes wrong. These actuators physically change the process, just like hands following brain commands. So how signals work in this system? Like I said before, the level sensor sends a 4 to 20 milliamp signal. 4 milliamp equals empty tank. 20 milliamp equals full tank. The pH sensor uses HART protocol for digital calibration. The PLC sends a 0 to 10 volt signal to control the speed of the dosing pump. Why all of this matters is because without instrumentation, operators would have to manually check every tank and valve. Mistakes like overfilling or wrong pH could mess up the whole system. With automation, the system runs 24/7, almost no human input needed. It's faster, safer, and way more efficient than doing it all by hand. Final thought, think of industrial instrumentation like a smart nervous system for factories and plants. Sensors are the nerves, they detect changes. Controllers, the brain, they decide what to do. Actuator, the muscles, they make it happen. And thanks to all this, industries like water treatment, oil refining, and pharma, manufacturing, they all can run smoother than ever. So here's what we covered. Instrumentation is the core of industrial automation, measuring, monitoring, and controlling physical processes. Sensors act as the eyes, feeding real-time data to control systems like PLCs and DCSs. Controllers make the decisions. Actuators take action, moving valves, starting pumps, or adjusting flow. Whether it's a water plant, an oil rig, or a manufacturing line, instrumentation is what makes smart automation possible. This is just the beginning. In our next video, we're going to go deeper, exploring how signal types work, how to choose the right sensors, and how to design more efficient systems. For hundreds of thousands of other industrial automation products, go to our website. That's rspsupply.com, the internet's top source for industrial hardware.